Yes, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to honor the annual Grass Cutting Festival, a yearly affair that takes place in the land of Mkongmoten. It is a vast fondom, 36 villages, under the leadership of one Fon, His Royal Majesty Fon Gum IV. And today, the 30th day in the month of April 2024, the yearly activity or the yearly calendar has just begun. And with the beginning of this exercise, it is factual that a number of land rights shall be performed in this fondom. And performing the land rights, there are some days whereby we are supposed to stay away from farming activities. And when this exercise makes another step ahead, there shall be the nursing of the guinea corn, and when it shall have germinated, other activities will follow. There will equally be a ban on other activities like construction of houses, roving of houses, playing of drums, and other issues. And all of this to appease the gods of the land for a greater output from the farms and human-wise. As we continue, in no distant time, the delegation from the Royal Palace, which is always led by the Paramount Fon of Oku, will arrive this hill. When they shall have arrived, His Majesty will salute all those at this end 3 times, and that falls in line with the Oku tradition. And from the hill, he will share kola nut, and everybody will depart to the palace where the royal message shall be received. And after the royal message, there shall be the traditional feasting of our regular foodstuff, as we all know, fufu and jama. And in this direction, the jama we eat here is not the one that we harvest from our farms, but a different one. Oh, the sounds at the background indicates the arrival of the Paramount Fon of Oku. We'll get to see. And at the end of this exercise, all the bundles you see here will be taken to the royal palace. One might want to ask, what will this grass be used for in the royal palace? In the days of our forefathers, before modernization, they were being used in roofing the houses in the palace. And the same exercise continues. And, you know, many other things can be done with this grass. We have here a delegation of the Royal Palace guards, and if you can look critically, you understand that all you find here, they are those who takes care of the paramount fund of Oku, and indication that we are moving and we will continue moving. All of this in line with the tradition of Oku, the land of Nkomote. Serious preparations are going on to see that the activity will be a success. This one, it drives away the rain that may want to disturb the occasion. Eba machak te kan zekeres wagem kineka wem nostena tutan la luanikin.
Lu teasing
A lot easy would you can.
A teasing who will not look at you can make a carafoo, my teaser. The season I will be in case you know about teaser think of Wigman.
Oh, getting a kitten and from a tenor that I pull on nothing.
Of adoration, calendar of cultural events. Ne kakalunle lugo kemem nontie. Ne se kele se we finchigan montia kemindi.
Briefly in English, what is the significance of an occasion like this in the land of Oku?
Exactly what you have asked me. This is the genesis of the Oku calendar of events, calendar of traditional and cultural events. All adorations will follow this grass cutting. Grass cutting is the start of the calendar of the Oku culture, and this is an opportunity for the Fon of Oku to address his people, an opportunity for the Fon of Oku to commune with the entire population, because they have a particular food which they are going to take after this. An opportunity after his official presentation to address the people of Oku. It's also an opportunity for Oku people to showcase their regalia and to showcase their ranks. Because when you look at the fights and the rest, you see them in different dressing. That is, they are showcasing their traditional ranks and cultural affiliations.
If I may cut it short, are there some activities that will be banned in this land during the land rights activities?
No. After this, we are moving directly to Hailstone. Hailstone is called MT. After the MT, they will continue.
We have here the arrival of the delegation of His Majesty the Paramount Fon of Oku, being led by the first in command in the Fondom, and we all understand that for no ever reason the palace can never be empty. The first in command is leading the delegation to the grass cutting festival, an annual event that marks the beginning of land rights in the Fondom of Oku. From this minute, like I told you, His Majesty will salute the population 3 times, and after the salutations, kola nut will be shared, and everybody will move back to the palace, whereby the palace message shall be delivered. And after the palace message, we will dine at normal dish that we all know, kaban and basagabun, and in that direction, the message from the palace will be carried back home and distributed to those who are not able to be part of the occasion. I will equally make a stop somewhere to let all of us understand the significance of this occasion to somebody else and not from this same presenter again. And as we move on, remember, land rights begin. Oh, not making a step ahead. This is what it takes to be in a Fondom of Oku. You see the traditional regalia, you see it is portraying who an Oku man is. This is really Oku. Oku. One Fondom with 36 villages, ruled by one paramount Fon, and speaking one language, and equally everything of Oku is one.
Beautifully represented traditionally, and from the background we can already start hearing the beautiful melody coming from the enticing music.
Everything falling in line with the Oku tradition. We see the palace guards with what is usually known as the Kembaah. They are drawing closer, whereby they will be taking their own share of everything here that will be distributed traditionally. And you can see the
Kola nut sharing exercise has just begun. Beginning with the Kembaah, the impress, the Manjong, and dignitaries will now follow to also take from the fund sharing. Hakuna Matata.
Like I indicated some time ago, the palace is never empty. We see here the second in command to the paramount fount of Oku, performing the exercise at the level of the grass cutting hill. And from here, we'll be moving down to the palace, whereby the palace message shall be received and any other activity will follow. The second in command to the paramount fount of Oku is performing the exercise with all the powers as the gods of the land they do demand of him. We are somewhere here around touristic island bar, and from this juncture and looking at the far end, you will understand that the unique fandom went out with all their hearts for the grass cutting festival. The direct representative of His Royal Majesty, the Paramount Fount of Oku, who doubles as the second in command to the fandom, he is still far behind, leading his entire population to the palace. Not everyone could go to the grass cutting hill. See from our screens, people who stayed behind for one reason or the other. Every road now is leading to the royal palace. This is the delegation leading His Royal Majesty back to the palace, and we all understand, and like I told you sometime, the palace is never empty. The delegation to the palace, we have the direct representative of His Royal Majesty, the Paramount Fount of Oku, who doubles as the second in command to the entire fandom. He is leading his people down to the palace, and at the palace the royal message shall be delivered to the people. The traditional dish shall equally be eaten by everybody at the level of the palace, and the message delivered at the level of the palace will be taken back to the entire population, and all land rights activities shall be respected till the end of the exercise. Like I told you, we have to understand a number of activities will not be taking place during this exercise, and when the guinea corn shall have been nursed and it germinates, a number of activities like roofing of houses, plastering of houses, drumming, churches exempted, and a host of other activities shall be banned for some time. And when all of this shall be done and the exercise runs to an end, we will believe our land, the land of Mkongmote, is richly blessed, whereby there will be an expectation of a high harvest, a delivery of children, like the case is always been spoken by the Paramount Fount. You see the kind of outfit our traditional rulers are putting on, an indication that this one and indivisible fandom of Oku, a fandom made up of 36 villages ruled by one Paramount Fount of Oku, having a unique language, the Oku language, as their mother tongue, is a fandom with a lot of respect. From here, I will be taking you down to the Oku Royal Palace.
I moved it come again. I put now big cup now. Leave farm. No be so no be no. No, no be give you. My one. Okay. I take the cup. I give you. Take him. No, I no be give you. I give you. Right. Oku live. Now Oku live this. Oku live.
All of this is in line with the Oku tradition. You can see the traditional dish out there already making its way into the palace courtyard. You can see the number of white jugs of mimu, and you look at the fufu corn. You look at the model of the vegetable. You understand it is in line with the norms of Oku culture and tradition.
His second in command, and then followed by other dignitaries, the files, the two files, the chiefs, and all the like. We just wish to indicate to the followers that as you don't know where to indicate where you're watching on platform, and like we also talked about the rule call here, if you need this, if in this lineup you are opportunity to see any of your village heads, you can just indicate to us in the comment section, and then we have what to say.
Like you all heard, His Majesty is being accompanied by other traditional dignitaries, and as the second in command will be presiding over the occasion here, everybody will be quiet. We'll listen to the palace message, we hear the message, and we'll take the message back to those who were not able to be part of this occasion. And we all know that with the beginning of land rights activities in the Fondom, there will be a lot of respect being deserved from those who make up the Fondom within the 36 villages that speak one language, which is our mother tongue, the Oku language. see the second in command, who is directly representing His Majesty here.
That if you're just joining us, you do well to indicate where you're watching us on live from. So now.
That's a little bit well, yeah. You can't go here, you know, you can't never quite do nothing. When you never back when you walk, you'll be able to go in the county. I can't really make it. You're going to look because she is the chance to let say by your pen when you cannot get it. So you can go young so poor. You quite take a follow come to the bones that big Jesus again the Compton. The Jesus are poor felon. They is in the poor young again. Say Jesus again the felon. Get back and did. Big a cocoon with a legally. The Jiwi. You took a Polonagaji, the Poral in town. Big a idea of a capacity. You can't be sweet to poor. I will go and get your shoes again. If you go a day, the quaggy buggy banner and will learn about the door. As we get, Mazui's a poor, gave chapter Lunan, the chapter Lumen of here. But one does cool by year, the by year, if I year. One does cool by year, if I year. You took a chapter to live, none the Lumen of here, the that's what I yell him again, the chance of the color. He was so good, they will lead him, Wagal, with his own way. We look at the look, now laying the bike here. We looked up and now laying the bike here. You know, you go again and go. A cast we can look here. They in the Kalim Capel and Ye and do so. The Kaya Papa G will not make you live guide you. We will think of it. I get the you want that now. Then tell Yendi, the Papa come to the Bunaka of these. Because you look back as no poison to do. The Yellow Back and you no, no, we are legally Jewish. As we can know, they is a Swiss poor. They live in Barcelona, will look on and look on Kamuya. They chop there, they give us them to do. They will all live on the call. The young man will get a little poor. If you can, Mamma will have to. You can't even look at no liberty. You are no. You get a poor love, because you keep no answer to any Swedish people. No real any sooner than water. No poor God tells you, yet don't know so. Well, no, the Jesus has to a yellow. Well, no,
just listen out there to the palace message. The distribution of kola nuts is about to begin, and after the distribution of kola nuts will be the big feasting with the traditional food, and thereafter departure to homes with the message from the palace will continue. This is really traditional. Very few of an Oku man. And as this exercise is concerned, you can see it doesn't disturb in the stomach. It's purely traditional. And you can watch. Imagine the population at the level of the Oku Falls Palace, and they are going to have a taste of this food. They are going to have a taste of this food. Children are already fighting to receive their own portion of the kola nuts. Therefore, imagine what will happen when it comes to food. The phone retires back to the inner cubicle, and the rest of the activities will continue out here at the courtyard. Well, the Kavu Aloysius, you are very active. The Kavu Aloysius, the Kavu, the Kavu. Oku invokers, Oku and Beyond. They are going to eat and belly full out here at the Royal Palace. This is in line with the tradition. This is how it used to happen. This is how it used to happen. There is nothing new out here. And as you see these children, they are anxious to have a taste of the food. They are anxious to have a taste of the food. We are here at the level of the Oku Falls Palace, and this is the annual grass cutting exercise coming to an end. It's coming to an end at the level of this palace. You discover what is happening. You discover for yourself what is happening out here. And we all understand. An empty stomach will. I imagine or thought they could share with their friends. Aloysius, is this for you alone or you are going to share with somebody?
It's for I alone, but I'm going to share with people.
I'm not very sure. The way you are very anxious to eat.
It's for I alone, but I'm going to share with people.
Can we imagine?
Serious crime of